Hey there, Shawn. It is Jay here at Rorick Mazda. So we're going to be a little creative today. And the reason being, so with the CX-30 and looking at the lowest the lowest payment possible on a lease for your son, that technically opens the door to about two options. Now, the first option in front of me is called the Select Sport. And I just mentioned in a text message, there is a trim level below this called the 2.5S. I currently don't have one here on the ground. However, I have access with my extended allocation to up to 3 of those. If I do something in extended allocation, it just means that I'll get it within 1 to 2 business days. So that is a possibility too. Since I don't have one on the lot, I'm not able to video it. However, I wanted to go over some of the differences. So with the CX-30 in general, as this one here in front of me, I'm going to run through some features that are completely standard on every single CX-30. The first is going to be LED lighting. It might not sound like much, but if you have terrible eyes like me, it's a wonderful feature. Now, the headlights themselves can use high and low beams automatically. And then the bigger thing, obviously, is going to be safety, especially with your son in the vehicle. Believe me, my dad was the same. So you'll see up here, emblem is fake and a camera up on the windshield, and that is because all of your safety items are fully standard on the CX-30 line. That's going to be everything from your adaptive cruise control with stop and go, which means the vehicle can take over driving in traffic situations, all of your collision avoidance systems, which will automatically brake the vehicle, a lane keeping assist, which will alert you if you're drifting and help steer you back in, pedestrian and cyclist detection, same thing with blind spot monitoring system in both side mirrors, a cross traffic alert for backing up, a rear view camera, even driver attention monitoring, which will monitor the driver and can up the safety sensitivity if it senses that they're drowsy or just not really driving appropriately. Now, alloy wheels will be standard. A little bit of a difference. These are an 18-inch black alloy wheel. However, that base 2.5S will have a much smaller 16-inch silver alloy wheel. Does it make a ride quality difference or anything? Absolutely not. It's simply just aesthetics is all. And then a few features that will also be standard will be things like remote start. It's an app that you would download on your smartphone, which is called Connected Services. Within that app, you can even lock or unlock the vehicle with your phone. You can check tire pressure, schedule service. Same thing with Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto will be in both vehicles. Now, with that base 2.5, I'm going to kind of now just discuss what do you get by going up the next level to the Select Sport. As I mentioned, that base to this trim is about a $25 a month difference on leasing. So I'm going to pinpoint all of the features that you get on the Select Sport to see if they are worth $25 or not. Right off the bat, every Select Sport has a black accent package. You'll see bigger 18-inch blacked out wheels with blacked out mirror caps. And that's regardless of exterior color choice, such as this one is blue, but if I go to this one here, which is platinum quartz, you'll see same thing, bigger blacked out wheels and blacked out mirror caps just to give it a little bit more of a appearance. Another thing is going to be called privacy glass. So you might see here that the back windows and wrapping around are tinted. With the base 2.5S, they're just going to be clear and see-through as they are for the driver and front passenger window. Another feature you pick up on the Select Sport is called Advance Key. And what that means is if the key is in your pocket or bag or whatnot, you can simply walk up to the car, grab the handle, and it will unlock because it senses that you have the key. So let me walk around to the driver's side here. Interior-wise, of all CX-30s are going to be exactly the same. And what I mean by that is just the layout. You have a half-digital cluster. You have a 9-inch screen up on the dash. Now, Mazda, they are very German style in the way that they do their design. So do bear in mind that the screen is not touch. It's going to be controlled via that joystick system behind the gear shifter for all the features and functions. Now, going to the Select Sport again, so what do you get on the interior-wise for that $25 difference? One is going to be the leather seating. So the base 2.5S will have a cloth seat. This has leather. The second is going to be split dual climate system. The base 2.5S will just have like, okay, I turn to blue for cold, red for hot, where this is setting 2 different temperatures on both sides here. So another thing is also going to be for the rear passengers. Let me click the unlock button here. As silly as it sounds, the Select Sport We'll add the vents that go to the rear for better heating and cooling, and a fold down center armrest, so that way you have cup holders for your rear passengers. So just to kind of do a quick recap, a $25 a month difference from the base 2.5 to the Select Sport is going to be the black, bigger wheels and accents on the exterior. Another thing I did forget to mention, most Select Sports will have these roof side rails, as you can see. Also, for the interior, you'll pick up the leather seating, that dual zone climate system, the advanced key access. When you grab the handle, it unlocks, the rear privacy glass that wraps around, rear air conditioning and heating vents, as well as the rear cup holders. So whether or not those features are kind of worth that $25 increase over the base, that is largely up to you and your son, mainly because what I would call, quote unquote basics are in all CX-30s, which are going to be safety and technology. Where going up to the Select Sport is just going to make it a little sportier looking with the black accents and have a bit more amenities to back it up. So hopefully this video will help kind of go over those differences in determining what might be the better option. And then from here, I would be more than happy to help provide any quotes or additional benefits and details about our dealership as well. But I appreciate the opportunity, Shawn, and I'm going to upload this video and send it off. Thanks again.